Hey, yo, what's up everybody? Appreciate you coming out to another video today for you guys. And today we're going to be discussing gaining confidence to talk to women. Now I understand a lot of guys struggle with this, and I used to struggle with this one myself. Whether you're just trying to talk to a woman socially, or you have a romantic interest in them, you find them attractive, and you just want to be able to talk to them with ease and effortless. And I understand a lot of us, you just don't even have that confidence, you really can't find yourself or convince yourself to be able to just go up to a woman and just strike up a conversation with them. And it's hard for a lot of guys. Trust me, it is. I know guys that are literally in their 30s and they say they have never had a girlfriend because they never been good enough to just talk to them. They never felt confident enough to just be able to just go up to a woman and conversate with them. And this is what this video today is for you guys. I got a little step-by-step guide, help you guys be able to become better with it as time goes on. And sooner or later, you're going to be just going up to a woman, being able to strike up any type of conversation with them, whether it's a woman you know, don't know, doesn't matter. Let's go ahead and get into this. So for the first step, for the things that you need to understand, the first thing you need to understand is that confidence comes from practice. Repetition is the mother of skill. And if y'all don't know, you have to be able to do it consistently and repeatedly. So do it repeatedly before, if you expect to become an expert or master. That's just how anything works in life regardless. So when it comes to talking to women, you want to be better at talking to women, guess what you got to do? Talk to women. You know what I mean? You're gonna have to go out and practice just talking to women. You gotta go to malls, movies, wherever. It does not matter where, as long as it's a great place, open public place where you can just find a whole bunch of women around and you can just be able to speak to them. First thing you want to do is you can just start by smiling and making eye contact with these women. Just start by smiling, make eye contact, show them, just give them a little wave maybe now and then, but you just got to show them that you're open to conversating with them, you're open to talking to them. And then you can just like say, for example, I'm walking this way in the mall, I see a girl walking this way, and I look at her and I make eye contact and smile. If she smiles back, I'm gonna approach her to try to conversate with her. And that's how easy it is to right there, because I understand a lot of guys, they get turned away because they get turned down because they feel as if they go up to a girl to start a conversation, they feel they're gonna get turned down immediately, or their fear of being rejected, and all that fear gets into them. And that's why you're supposed to read her body attraction and her body language so you can know her level of interest before anything even goes. And just by her smiling back at me and keeping eye contact with me, that I know her interest is up there. So I know it's enough interest for me to be able to go over there and start a conversation with her. So you can just start there, just by going up, just walking around, making eye contact with women and just smiling at them. Now please don't go around them all just staring at women. Just, you know what I mean? Don't be doing that, but just give them a little. I ain't gonna do it because y'all gonna make me feel weird. But but just walk, smile, make eye contact. And then as time goes on, you can progress to, before that to now, you can just be asking for their names. That's all you have to do. And I seen this guy, it was in Reddit, in a self-help Reddit that I was a member of, and he said what he did was he asked 100 girls for their names a week. And that's actually a good strategy. He followed that strategy every week for a month, and out of that strategy he pulled 6 dates and currently has a girlfriend from this strategy, which is crazy, just by asking 100 girls for their names each week. And you have to think about sales. Anybody that's a businessman or that sells anything, they'll tell you this: out of every 100 prospects or customers that will purchase your product, only 2 to 3 will actually be invested enough to purchase that product. And you have to think the same way with women. Let's be real, if we just grab a random 100 women, not that many of them are going to be interested enough to say they would like to date you or to just sit and talk with you. You got to remember, let's say out of that 100, 80 of them have a current boyfriend or are married or whatever, and then out of the other 20, they're just really not interested, they don't find you attractive. And then there's 3 to 5 more that will actually sit and talk with you and smile and just actually do that. And you have to think about the same way. So I don't want people to have that fear of being rejected or turned down, when that's just how life is. That's just how it is. You got to get through the no's before you can get to the yeses. That's how it is. That's how it works. You got to fail before you can succeed. You got to be able to fail and fail again and fail again and maybe fail one more time and still never ever lose your enthusiasm. Still able to keep going, because guess what? The dude that found Thomas Edison, when he founded the light bulb, he went through over thousands and thousands of failed light bulbs, right? before he created the one that actually worked. And then after he found the one that actually worked, before he did actually, they asked him why did he keep going even though thousands and thousands didn't work. And he had the mindset of each time that he found one that didn't work, then I'm just one light bulb closer to finding one that did work. And that mindset is what you got to have if you have a fear of being rejected, a fear of being turned down. She turns you down, you're one female closer to finding someone that'll actually talk to you, that'll actually date you. And that's how it is. That's just how it is. So you got to keep that mindset, get that fear of rejection or fear of being turned down out of your system. Have this mindset, and once you adopt that mindset, and then you understand that number, that 4 to 5, does get higher with your confidence and your self-attraction grows as you start getting more confident and getting more easygoing talking to women. That number is gonna grow. More are gonna look at you, more are gonna be more interested, and more are gonna want to talk to you more. And that's how it is. And then next thing you want to do is as you're talking to these women, I'm gonna help you how to understand, talking to them. Ask questions that they would enjoy answering. Let's just be real. This is a psychological fact. People's favorite topic to talk about is themselves. Ask them questions about themselves. Like say I'm talking to a girl right now. I was talking to a girl not too long ago and I was asking her questions. I asked her, why does she major and what does she major in college? You know what I mean? And then she was like, yeah, she goes into detail telling me this. And then she goes in detail about her friend group at college. And I was like, oh, really? Tell me one of your best memories that you made with your friends at college. You know what I mean? Asking questions that they would enjoy answering. And it puts you on a certain level in their emotional state. Like when I say like that, I mean like this. There's say strangers, like how much you would tell a stranger. You wouldn't just go up to a stranger and just tell them everything about your life, right? But then there's that person, like a family member or a friend, and like they make you, how you feel more comfortable talking to them, to that family member or that friend. But when you're asking questions about them and you're doing it in a way that they would enjoy and that they love talking about themselves, and they just keep spoiling and peeling it out and just spilling it out and just spilling it out, guess what? They're emotionally feeling comfortable with you. And now it feels like, like y'all just met, y'all just start talking, but she could say something like, it feels like me and you, we've known each other for ages. How easy it is that she's just able to talk to you. And that's why the conversation should be like 70 to 80% of the conversations that you do have with these women, 70 to 80% of the conversation should be from them. It should be just them talking and you just asking them questions. Now, don't just be a straight robot asking question after question after question after question. But when you're just talking to these women, you're just trying to conversate, just ask them questions about them, their ideologies, their beliefs, just ask any of those things, their hobbies, any of those things, just any of those things, and get them to enjoy just spilling it out and talking to you. And conversations get much easier because guess what? They're doing majority of the talking. They're doing majority of the talking. You're not even doing that much of the talking. And that's all it is. And now say you're trying to ask a woman out. What you want to do is you want to cut the conversation short. That's you have to do that. You want to cut the conversation short, like, hey, I gotta go, but I would love to take you out sometime, or something like that. You know what I mean? Or hey, I gotta go, or maybe you can ask them for their number or something. Like, why don't you give me your number? We can go out sometime, and then we could talk later. Then, you know what I mean? That stuff like that works as well, because when you cut the conversation short, it builds what's the word I'm looking for? Like suspense. It's a synonym for suspension. Don't judge me. But you know what I'm saying? My brain's a little slow. I'm just playing. No, it's not. But you know what I mean? It builds that, like, bro, what is the word? Bro, what is bro? It builds bro, I'm just gonna say suspense. Fuck it. It just builds the suspense that she will. Bro, the word is on the tip of my tongue, bro. It's on the very tip of my tongue. Hold on. Anticipation. I did not totally just pause the recording and go look up the word. It builds the anticipation of her talking to you for the very next time. So when you say, let's cut this conversation short or whatever, say you have to go, say you're busy or you're doing whatever, but we should talk some other time, we should go out some other time. That builds anticipation to where now she's ready to see you during that date. And that's why you do that when you're talking and then you ask for that date, because that actually gives you a higher chance of actually going out on that date without her flaking out on you. So that right there is just easiest ways to just talk to women. You want to start off by repetition, talk to multiple different women. You just want to just start off by smiling, making eye contact with them, reading their interest, see if they're interested in conversations, knowing when the conversation's short. Because just like how I said earlier about reading her attraction levels, I'm reading her interest levels, you should be able to read her body language to see if she's really into the conversation. Because let's just be real. If she's looking at you, like this, or she's doing a little hair behind her ear or any of that nonsense, you know what I mean, that females do that shows that they're interested or they're attracted or whatever, that shows that she's highly interested in this conversation. I say she's looking, you know, like this, like she's looking for one of her friends to come rescue her from the conversation. She's looking at her phone the entire time y'all are talking or any of that nature. She's not interested. Cut the conversation short, walk away. Don't even ask for number, don't ask for date, anything. She's not interested. Walk away. Just walk away. Now, if say her attraction was like 50% or something, maybe she'll stop when you walk away. Like, you know, hey, we're still talking, any of that. Nah, just walk away, bro. Just walk away. If she does stop you when you are trying to walk away, then maybe you can try again. But other than that, bro, if you're seeing that her interest level is low, walk away. But yeah, those right there are just the top tier best ways that I know. This is a little good guide that'll help anybody gain that confidence, you know, to just be able to just go up to women and just strike up a conversation effortlessly and easily. And it's just great, man. It's truly a great skill to have, a great social skill to have for any guy out there, whether you're just, you know, building your social skills or anything, or you just want to be able to talk to women fearlessly. This is what you got to do, man. And if you do, you know, find this informational or helpful, I would greatly appreciate any likes or subs. We are at 20 subs on the goal to 25 subs, and we're gonna have 25 subs before this month is over. I can tell you that right now. But I would greatly appreciate all the likes and subs, and I greatly appreciate y'all for watching this video in its entirety, and cannot wait to catch you in the next one. Peace.